Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and we are back here on Pokemon Showdown today for another OU Live. Basically, we're using this Mega Beedrill Volt Turn team, so the idea is use these 4 Volt Switch and U-Turn users right here to bring in the heavy hitters like Specs, Battle Bond, and Ash Greninja and Icium Z Kyurem. So we have two pretty unique defoggers on this team, and our Landorus T and our Tapu Koko, since these generally don't learn defog, despite the fact that they acquired it in Ultra Sun and Moon. But these two don't appreciate rocks at all, so I figured these could be as a little bit of a surprise. So we'll see if that works, but let's go ahead and find a match. As usual, if you guys are new, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. If you want to follow my content, I do a ton of lives and Draft League stuff, so I definitely recommend you do that. And this background will also be down below in the description if you guys want to check out where that's from. But we have a pretty... Koko does a ton of work in this match right here, so does our Beedrill. He's going to go Celesteela on Beedrill every time, but I'm just going to lead with it. At least he should. He leads off with the Chansey, so I'm just going to U-turn on the Celesteela switch, most likely. If he stays in, then I'll probably go into my Magearna, because I don't really mind that thing getting Thunder Waved, and it can't get Toxic, so that's kind of the idea right there. He does decide to stay in. My Magearna can't really touch it, but it can Volt Switch out, which is the important part. So ideally he goes for... He just throws up the rocks, which is totally fine. I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch, as I said. And I'm going to go into my Landorus on the Soft Boiled, and now I can defog these away. Or I can get at my own. What do I feel is more important? I think defogging his away is more important because my Kyurem-Black does a ton of work in this match. Surprised he stayed in on a potential knockoff, but now I'm going to U-turn out. And I'm going to go directly into my Kyurem right here on the Soft Boiled, and now I'm going to... I think I want to Fusion Bolt first, just for a bit of damage, and then I'll go for the ICM. So now I'll fire off the Sub-Zero Slammer, and hopefully he stays in and gets knocked out. Not expecting it, but no, he makes the smarter play and goes hard Toxapex, so he probably knew that the Sub-Zero Slammer was coming, but that still does a really good amount to that. And right here, I definitely don't want to stand. I'm going to go Landorus to get up my rocks again. He could double back to Chansey, but didn't really expect that. So now I can go for Earthquake, or I can get up my rocks. I'm going to do... or I could just go for U-turn. I think U-turn's the better play. He actually stayed in. Wow. Okay, so lesson learned, don't predict with this guy. He goes for the T-Spikes. Okay, we'll switch back out. And we'll see what exactly he wants to do right now. He goes back, he goes into the Amoonguss right here, and I'm definitely just going to go Landorus to try to defog this T-Spike away. I don't want that thing up. And pretty much I'm going to be trying to win with my Koko. I need to weaken the Chansey a lot. He goes for the Giga Drain. I'm just going to throw up the rocks now. He could... his only potential hazard control is defog on the Tornadus. So now I'm going to U-turn out and go hard into my Kyurem. That's alright. Now I can go Beedrill, and I can just click U-turn right here. What's important right now is that if he goes into the Chansey, which surprisingly stays in, so it's defensive Tangrowth as we see. I'm just going to go Magearna on the Earthquake. You know, what else would you expect from that? And I'm going to go for Volt Switch, not wanting Chansey to come back in. He goes hard Amoonguss, and now I can just go Greninja and start layering some spikes on this guy. We're Specs, so that's not... he crits me, so we only got 1 spike up. That's really bad. Now I'm going to go back into my Kyurem right here, and I'm just going to go for the Freeze Shock. Well, this is a 2-turn move, so he's going to go Pex the second turn no matter what. What do I think is the best play right now? I have to think Fusion Bolt is the best play. This guy's making a ton of plays that make no sense. I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam, I don't care. Now he'll probably go Chansey or something, but this is not good. The important thing right here is that my Beedrill is still healthy, so... Ice Beam is my play right now, for sure, and he finally stays in, so we finally get a play right, and now I'm just going to go for Ice Beam again. If he has Synthesis on this thing, that would be a little bit problematic. Now I'm gonna Ice Beam again. Yeah, we're getting all the calls wrong, but now I go for the... I'm honestly just going... he's going to Baneful Bunker for sure. I'm just going to go Koko. You should Baneful Bunker, and yeah, good. Now we're going to go for the Magnet Boosted Volt Switch right here, which will do a good amount to anything that wants to come in, even the Chansey, which gives me my Beedrill again. And pretty much the important thing right here is making sure that he doesn't keep her rocks up. I might make this taunt just to 1v1 Chansey. Well, I really want 1v1, but I'm gonna go for Volt Switch right here for sure. Because right now we have Electric Terrain boosted Fusion Bolts from... He goes for the Baneful Bunker again. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch. He might stay in now. How much health did I leave Chansey at before? 75, yeah, Volt Switch is my play. He goes with Amoonguss, and now I'm going to go... Beedrill. And just go right for the Poison Jab right now. Goes hard Celesteela, that's what you would expect. I'm going to go for the U-turn right here. This is a really annoying matchup. This team does better against more offensively oriented teams that it can Volt Turn around on, but... what I feel is more expendable. I think Kyurem's fine. As he goes for the Elite Sheet, and now he's probably going to go for Protect. Yeah, he's definitely going to go for Protect right here, knowing him. And pretty much, yeah, there's the Protect, and now I Volt Switch out. Because he's going to go on Amoonguss, and then I go back to Beedrill. Now I U-turn out again. Hopefully catch the Celesteela coming in. We do have Drillbur on this, so that's good to keep in mind. Goes hard Toxapex, that's totally fine, because this gives me this again. And I just get another free Volt Switch. And he's just giving me power. He's just he can't stall me out forever, pretty much. This Volt Turn core is just going to keep on Volt Turning on him, and eventually I will get an opening. So he goes for that, as you'd expect, and now I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch again. This is fine because the good thing is I'm Volt Switching out here on the last turn of Electric Terrain, which is important. He knows he has to switch out right here. He goes Amoonguss, and we actually get a crit right there. So now I go Beedrill, and I go for the U-turn every time. And he pretty much has to sack it right here if he wants to do anything. Goes hard Celesteela. Now I go Coco, and I go for the Volt Switch again. And pretty much just going to keep on doing this until he decides that this is not working out for him. So yeah, we go out into this, and we just U-turn. I might fast forward if this gets a little bit too repetitive. But this is really the play that I have to make right now. Finally sacks off the Tangrowth, which is big. And I can actually go right here into my Kyurem-Black as we die to... What did we die to? That was not the end of the turn, of course, but we can go Beedrill on the Tornadus. This will die to Poison Jab for sure. Yep, so we knock that thing out. Let's see what he opts to go out into next right here. It is the Celesteela. U-turns my play every time. Beedrill's the win condition right now. I'm going to go Megear now. And now I'm going to double to Coco, as I should. If he doubles to Chansey at any point, he pretty much wins, so I have to keep that in mind. But, yeah, he made the double to Chansey. I should have made the call right there. Alright, Volt Switch is my play. And I just go out into Beedrill right here and pretty much just Poison Jab and hope I get a poison. Ooh, he's risking rolls. I'm gonna go for Poison Jab again. Of course I don't get the roll right there. I'm gonna knock off now because, you know, knock off this Violite and then do more damage. So now I can Poison Jab for free. Is U-turn the better play? I'm going to go for U-turn on the Celesteela. And now I can Volt Switch. And I think this game is definitely still winnable. We just have a lot of limited switch-ins right now. But I need to make sure that the Chansey does not get another chance to recover up. So yeah, he's going to do that, obviously. And actually, I don't think Chansey wants to take 2 at the range it's at anymore. After it's a Violet's gone? No, definitely not. That's going to get 2 at KO'd. Actually, I'm just going to Thunderbolt again. I don't want him going Chansey. Actually, I'm going to Volt Switch out because I don't want Chansey coming back in. Yep. And now I can just go here into Beedrill and go for the U-turn. And now my Toxapex wins. Because I just could bring it in and click... Yeah, so Chansey's gone, and now my Toxapex just wins the match, I think. I'm gonna go Pex right now. Unfortunately, that means the electric terrain's not here, but I think we actually just pull it out. After all that U-turn and Volt switching. So my play here for sure is HP Ice. Doesn't even pick him off, and he goes for the Spore. That might have been a choke. I don't think so though. I'm gonna go. I have to make sure that my Koko wakes up eventually. He's gonna go for the Sludge Bomb, right? Goes for the Giga Drain. So now I just go for the HP Fire. On the Toxapex, and now I go for the Volt Switch. And we probably should not have let my Koko go to sleep like that, but either way, I don't know if it could have broken through the Amoonguss, but we get some damage off, and I'm going to go Beedrill on the Scald, and now I pretty much just go Koko and try to wake up. If we get a first turn wake right here, then I think we can win. I don't know if I burnt a sleep turn earlier. I don't think I did. I think I have to get a first turn wake to win. So yeah, that's fine, and he's actually choking it away because I can Thunderbolt right here. You know what I should have done? I should have defogged for my... So yeah, we wake up. I should have defogged for my Beedrill, but we'll see what his next play is right here. Probably Amoonguss, which is going to come back in at around 30, I think? 32. And we saw last time that this is not the play that we want to make, so we Volt Switch out into this. And I think he realizes that we won the match now. At least I think he does. He should. What do I do? I think I just go for Iron Head until... Well, he's gonna put me to sleep. That we know. I think I'm gonna go for Iron Head once, and then I'm going to go through the Hidden Power, and we Iron Head again, and we take it. So he can't put me to sleep in terrain. That's what I should have kept in mind. And we win that one. So really uphill battle from when we kept on getting in the back, but the Volt Turn, as you guys saw, definitely helped out right there. We just Volt Switched and U-turned repeatedly. I know it was kind of repetitive, but I'm just glad we walked out of there with the win. So let's go ahead and get this battle right now. That felt so good. And now I'm going to go ahead and lead off with our... He doesn't really have a good anti-Beedrill lead. He's going to lead off with this Shuffle. So with that in mind, I'm just going to lead off with this. I'm going to U-turn out, and then I'm going to bring in my Kyurem-Black right here on these Sticky Webs, and then I'm going to go for the Sub-Zero Slammer for the kill. And now pretty much all I have to do is defog this away. That's fine. I'll go Assault Vest Meteor now, just to deal with you. He could double out, maybe into... I don't know what, but he goes for the Corkscrew Crash, not going to do a lot at all. And now let's go for the Iron Head. He knows I'm Assault Vest now. That'll do a good amount. And actually, I don't see a reason not to click Flare Cannon. Well, that's a good reason, but what I can do here probably is double out into Kyurem. Goes for the Substitute. And we can just Ice Beam right here. He could have the Dragon Pulse, but if he does, then it is what it... I don't think he should. He would be Sub-Leaf Storm, yeah. So we get rid of that in exchange for some of our Kyurem-Black's health right here. But that's alright. The point is, we could even put Defog on Beedrill if you want, over Knockoff. But no, we need Knockoff for the Chanseys that we saw running around. And let's see what he wants to bring out next right here. The point is, he can't set up on us with anything, and Blacephalon cannot win the match right now. Actually, could it? If it's just Scarf Blacephalon with Fire Blast? I don't think it can O-Comb our Greninja. So yeah, he goes out into his Pinsir right here, and I'll just go for the Ice Beam. Decides to Mega Evolve right away, so yeah, that means he is attacking. I'm going to go Landorus, and I'm just going to defog this away, I think. That man had no fear. I'm going to throw up the rocks. I don't mind this. I'm going to go for the U-turn again. Because now our Koko comes out, and our Koko lives, for sure, a quick attack. So we go for the Thunderbolt. And we live that, definitely, and now we are in a pretty good spot, because I know we live a Sucker Punch. Scarf Blacephalon might... No, it can't win. because our Greninja once again takes the +1 hit, I'm assuming, so he's gonna go out onto this right now. Pretty much I have to keep my Greninja healthy, is what it comes down to, so I'm gonna Volt Switch out right here, as we do a good amount because we know he's offensive, and we're gonna go out into our Magearna. Unfortunately, I think because of that crit, he's gonna 2-hit KO me now, but I'm gonna try to Volt Switch out just in case he tries to do that, and we actually got a revenge crit, so I'll take that. And what do I think is the correct play? I think... yeah, he's just going to forfeit, because neither of his last 2 Mons could win right there, and we are now 2-0, so that's cool. And let's go ahead and find another match right here, and hopefully continue our win streak. We should be pretty high in the 1700s right now, I would assume. For sure, we should be at least 1750, something like that. Let's check where top 500 is right now. 1776, and let's check where we are in this next match right now. I don't want to check chat because some weird stuff happens in chat, and I don't like it, but we'll see what matchup we find. Maybe we'll find somebody that will be no, that'll be cool. I always look for names on the high ladder, and we are now at 1713. That's not a good 10 and 8. Where did the losses come from? Oh, from that Auroraville team that we used the other day. That was not a good live, but it is what it is. We find this team that I'm pretty sure Joey used recently. This is the Sash lead with, it's Sash lead Excadrill, it's Sticky Webs, what's this thing called, Arachnid, and yeah. So I'm going to lead off with Coco on the drill, and I'm just going to go hard Landorus. Now, I know this is Sash, so I think I want to get up I want to defog on that, and now I'm just going to throw out my own rocks. Well, there's no point in doing that. I'm just going to U-turn. I know I'll outspeed, and I can go here into our Kyurem-Black. Our rocks would be really nice for the Dragonite's multi-skill though, so yeah, he goes for that. And now I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Fusion Bolt. He doesn't have a switch in. Unless he wants to go Excadrill. I'll just go for the Earth Power just in case. He should not stay in right here, by any means. He should know that Electric Terrain boosted Fusion Bolt's coming, but apparently he doesn't, so... it is what it is. Probably a low-risk, high-reward play that I made right there because Landorus is easily checked. No, a high-risk, low-reward play. But now he'll probably go Drill, just because I feel like he would do that. Kyurem getting Toxic is actually really bad. I should have just Fusion Bolted, I don't know what I was thinking. But Drill is definitely an option there, he was really expecting it, but then... I could have Sub-Zero Slammered it, but it is Sash, so we know that. I'm just going to go for the Fusion Bolt now. I don't care what if he goes Drill. Ideally, he just stays in and lets this die at this point. And then I can still defog these webs away with my Landorus in front of the Pinsir, the Mimikyu, and the Drill, so that's cool. And as long as my Landorus is alive, Mimikyu it cannot win. And if I throw up the rocks, then Dragonite won't be able to Dragon Dance up either. It's Dragonium Dragonite, too, I know that. So I think it's Dragonium Dragonite, Life Orb, Mimikyu, and then... it was either Assault Vest or Specs Mag. One of those, but I'm going to go for the Fusion Bolt right here. I'm going to turn on Timer because he's taking quite a while. Maybe he'll make a play. If he's really expecting the Earth Power again, then he'll stay in, but I would not do that if I were him. I would make a mid-ground play, for sure. Maybe Magnezone. I mean, Magnezone will get O-code through by the Earth Power too. Mimikyu will die due to Teravolt in the Electric Terrain, so that's not a switch in. I think he has to go Drill right here, but he doesn't want that Focus Sash being broken. How much speed do we have? I'm pretty sure that's max speed. Naive, right? Yeah, max speed Naive, so that's cool, 317. And let's see what play he decides to make right now. I'm really hoping he just stays in, because that would open up the door for my Greninja in the back. It would actually open up the door for a lot. How do I not get swept by Dragonite, though? That's the big thing. Well, Kyurem can help me not get swept by it. He stays in, and we now come out, so... it's a good thing we Fusion Bolted right there. I could have just Fusion Bolted the first time and just knocked him out, but... stuff happens, right? He was Magnezone now, so this was probably Scarf Magnezone, probably. I'm gonna go Magearna on that Flash Cannon, and now I'm going to... Hidden Power Fire. If he goes Dragonite, then he'll let me break the multi-skill, which is exactly what I want right now, so that'll be fine. He actually just stays in. Surprised, because... I mean, if he's really that keen on staying in, I'm going to Volt Switch out, and that's fine, for sure. I'm gonna go Landers right here, because I know this is Dragonium, and I'm gonna defog. I don't think I can afford to do that just at the moment yet. For the time being, I think I have to U-turn. And then try to live with something else. No, you know, I'm going to defog right here, and then I'm going to... I'm pretty sure it was Outrage, not Dragon Claw, but... Do I think that I have to get this U-turn damage off right now? Yeah, I think it's pretty important. He actually just goes Hard Pincer, so I could have defogged right there for pretty free. I'm just going to go Coco now, and do it at this point. It's a good thing we have defog on both these mons. He'll probably go Drill, but the point is the webs are gone, which is exactly what I need. He actually goes Hard Magnezone, so get rid of those webs, and I'm going to Volt Switch out. I don't care if he does that. I mean, actually, I kind of do, because Pinsir is a big problem now. I should have thought that through. But I know he's Scarf. I don't think Scarf outspeeds my Beedrill. Yeah, it definitely doesn't. So I'm going to Mega Evolve here, and I'm just going to go for the U-turn. If Scarf Magnezone outspeeds Beedrill, then I'll be very surprised. He'll probably go... Well, he'll probably just stay in, if I had to guess. But if he's switching out, then I'm not sure what his initial response would be. So we should outspeed right here. Yeah, good thing. And now I'm going to go Greninja, I think. I mean, Greninja baits out the Mimikyu, but then I can just go Landorus after. Alternatively, Magearna can come out right here, but I'm going to go Greninja. Because Greninja makes sure that nothing can set up on us. And I think that's more important than trying to get ahead right now. Making sure that he can't set up with the Pinsir. Because we pretty much lead Landorus for all 3 of these right now. And I think most importantly the Dragonite. So if I want to win, I have to make sure that my... You know what this team could use, actually? It could use a Healing Wish user, just because I like to play a bit more offensively. I don't know. I'll decide that after, but let's go ahead and see what play he decides to make. I'm not sure how long this has been. I tried to keep these around 30 minutes. He does go Mimikyu, as I thought he would. I'm just going to go for the Dark Pulse. Maybe we'll flinch him. I don't think you can flinch through a Disguise, can you? We can? Okay. Well, that's figured out. And now I'm going to go... I'm going to go Landorus for sure. Goes for the Swords Dance, and now I'm going to throw up the rocks. I know this is not Z, and I just want to make sure that... yeah, he's not even going to 2-hit KO us. That's definitely not even a roll. I don't think you can do 46 then 54. Unless he crits us, and he tries to SD up again. Not sure what he was trying to go for, because Earthquake was definitely my play there. Let's see what play he decides to make now. The Dragonite play could be a bit problematic, actually, now that I look at it. No, it definitely isn't, because I can U-turn out, bring in something that threatens him, he'll be forced to knock me out, and then I can go back out into Landers, and then he'll take the Rocky Helmet. So yeah, U-turn's my play, as he goes for that. And what do I go out into now? I have to sack whatever mon I go out into off, pretty much. Unless... 284. I don't think we outspeed with Beedrill. No way. Scarf Dragonite. How fast? What's your base speed? 80? I think we outspeed. I'm gonna go for Poison Jab. Maybe he's Adamant. Not sure. But either way, Beedrill doesn't do anything for me. So if we outspeed right here, then we're good to go. Yeah, definitely. But the point right here is he's forced to knock me out. And if we do outspeed, which I don't think we will, 284 times 1.5. Yeah, that's going to outspeed me, I think, because 280, that's 432, I think. So it'll come down to whether it's Adamant or Jolly. Should be Jolly in every case. I know this is Jolly Dragonite. I watched the live earlier today. So this will outspeed me. Yeah, definitely. Does Showdown show the calcs? His... Night. Flanium Z. If we put this at +1, will it give us a number? We knocked him out. Wow. I'm pretty sure it was Jolly Dragonite when I watched the live earlier today. Maybe I just calced in my head wrong, but we pick up that win right there, and we were up 6-2, so I completely understand him forfeiting. Let's go ahead and grab another one. I don't think we've lost yet, have we? Where... This is a Trick Room Stack Attacker team. I need to be careful of that. We're 3-0 right now, I think. So let's go ahead and hopefully have Beedrill do some more work. Beedrill actually does a ton right here. Timid Kartana is a big threat. That was one of the biggest threats that I've found while I was testing the team. So I have to keep Landers healthy and just go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and lead out here with my Beedrill as he leads off with the Kartana. I'm really not expecting Scarf right now. From the team, it looks like it would be Z Celebrate, this, Scarf Landers, and then Dragon Dance Gyarados. Or maybe even Scarf Bulu. He makes a smarter play and goes hard Landers, so we'll see if this is Rocky Helmet or Leftovers right now. So Kyurem's my play. And he's Leftovers, so that's good to know. And now let's go for the Icium. He does go Victini. I nearly Earth Powered, but we do a good amount. And I'm just going to Earth Power right here because I don't want him Z Celebrating on me for no reason. What's for the Focus Blast? That's not a set. Who hits that? Alright, well that's fine. We got rid of probably one of the biggest threats. Stack Attack is obviously still there. But the only thing Stack Attack sets up on is our Beedrill. Do I think this play is worth it right now, or do I make a different play? I think Landers is fine. I don't think +1 Balloon Doom OHKOs me, and he just goes through the Leaf Blade. If he doesn't crit me, then we're definitely fine. And I'm just going to U-turn out. As now I get a free switch in back into our Kyurem right here. And I pretty much just get another kill with Ice Beam. Because it's definitely Mega Gyarados. Scarf Gyarados would be so random. That's not a play. He actually might live a Fusion Bolt after that. I mean, either way, it's not a play either. I'm just going to Ice Beam again. What are you doing? I mean, I guess now he still has to choose one. So now I'm going to make a different play because I don't want this thing getting knocked out. Gyarados is actually a big threat now that I look at it, but he just let it get weakened for absolutely no reason. That's Scarfwood Hammer. And now we'll just Volt Switch out. He just stays in. That's a crit. I don't think our Magirno is that useful for anything anyway, so it's fine. And actually, this is an interesting scenario because if I go Greninja, no, I'm just going to go Beedrill. There's no reason not to go Beedrill right here. Just U-turn. And actually, I think since we outsped that Dragonite at +1, we should outspeed Gyarados too. After our Dragon Dance, if it does come down to that. And then it's actually pretty weakened too now, so after our Rocky Helmet hit, it'll definitely be in range of whatever we want to click. But I think he's banking on winning with the Stack Attacker, and we do have our Water Shuriken in the back to take that on. Other than that, though, we don't have a lot. I have to go out after something that doesn't get set up on by that. I'm going to go Greninja, since actually I think this is Scarf, so I'm going to go Magirno right here. So yeah, it's Scarf into Leaf Blade. Landers is fine, but I don't think that achieves much. I think this is the best play, and just knock off this Scarf right now. Because I know we live 1 no matter what. If we don't live 1, then I'll be very surprised. And if he switches out, then we knock off an item, at the very least. So yeah, we'll live this, and we get rid of the Scarf. And now we can U-turn out. So good. Very good. We can U-turn out right here, and then bring in... We just knock him out. So now, I bring in Greninja again, just to make sure that Stack Attacker cannot set up. I want to calc that. Stack Attacker calc. Oh, he went Gyarados. So now I know my play to switch out. No point in calcing this. I could just stay in. I mean, what's he really going to do? I guess he wants to Dragon Dance. Beedrill doesn't do a lot, so this is this exact same speed as that other mon that we knocked out earlier. So my Poison Jab is my play. And we'll see whether we outspeed. We outsped the Dragonite. We'll see if we outspeed the Gyarados. If we don't, I mean, if we do, then we don't. So I guess that guy was Adamant Dragonite. He knocked us out. So now we're forced out into a different mon right here, which is going to be our Landorus. So I'm going to U-turn out right here. Dragon Dance is up again. I'm gonna go Greninja, since we should be able to live anything, and I'm gonna go for the Dark Pulse now. He does Mega Evolve finally, so he chose the perfect turn to Mega Evolve, and hopefully we don't get flinched. We do not, but I don't think there's a way out of this. No, I know the way out of it. We go out into this, and we force him to make contact with us. I mean, I'll throw up rocks in case. No, I just have to U-turn out. He should have Dragon Dance right there, then he would have had the game. But yeah, that's going to be a double down. And I go Greninja right here, and I click Hydro Pump twice. And hopefully connect. If we miss this, then I think we lose, but we hit it, and we knock him out. And he's going to forfeit that one, so I think I'm going to get one more just to be safe. We're now 4 now, and he had to bank on the miss right there and try to trigger him up. If he did, then he would have won, but you know that's what happens when you bank on an 80% chance. That Gyarados is a big threat though. Landorus is such a beast in the OU tier. And Wall is like half the meta. And let's go ahead and get one more match right now, and then we'll call it a live. If we go 5-0 this team, I'll be very happy. I have to check what keeps on popping up at the top. That's happened to several times now, and I need to do a test recording and see what that is. Because if I can get rid of it, then that would be pretty cool. We're at the point on the ladder now where it's taking quite a while to find opponents. And we find this team, which is great because it's completely blown back by Beedrill. It's actually completely 6-0'd by it except for Landorus, so with that in mind, I'm going to lead off with my... I think Tornadus outspeeds us. Is Tornadus 121 or 125 speed? Tornadus is 121 and Greninja is what? 122, so we outspeed with our Greninja on that. He could just lead off with the Medicam, is what I'm afraid of. I'm going to lead off with our Coco, as unfortunately we don't get that lead right, and I'm definitely not staying right here. I'm going hard into our own Landorus, I think, because he's going to get up rocks. He actually does Earthquakes. I'm just going to get up rocks now. Now I'm going to go Kyurem-Black, as he gets up his own. And I'm just going to Fusion Bolt in the terrain. No way you stay in right here, as we do a big amount, and we see leftovers. So now I'm going to go for the Fusion Bolt again. I'm going to go for the Earth Power now, because I want to knock you out. And we saw that it was Rocks Landorus, so we get a kill right there. An early one too, which is great. Obviously he'll go Medicam now. I'll go back to Landorus. No, I don't want to go back to Landorus, because it's our other defogger. He doubles out into Kyurem. I could have stayed in an Icium right there, but this is fine. I'll go Megir now. As he goes through the Ice Beam and freezes me, it is what it is. I'll go hard Kyurem. That was not ideal. Okay, now I'll go back to Landorus. So he goes for the high jump kick, and now I go Coco, and I try to win. Well, defog's my play, and now I'm going to go back to Kyurem. Well, he's going to get up a rocks again right now. I'm just going to go for the HP Ice because I know that's his play. He actually just went for the Earthquake. That's fine too, because now I just go out into Greninja, and I double into Kyurem on the Toxapex, and I go right here for the Fusion Bolt. We already saw that we outspeed this, so I'm going to go for the Ice Beam. Now I'm going to go for the Fusion Bolt on the Toxic. Now, that actually sucks. I'm going to go for the Sub-Zero Slammer, as we did 29. Wow, he's really defensive. Alright. Unfortunately, we just sacked all our win cons, but Beedrill is the new one. Beedrill can win since he let his Landorus take a ton of damage for absolutely no reason. And his Kyurem's pretty low too. So I'm going to Fusion Bolt right here, as he goes out into this, and Megir knows my play every time. Or actually, Ice Beam's my play, because after this I can bring out Beedrill. So yeah, Beedrill comes out. Actually, this could be Scarf. It is probably Scarf. Well, we just have a new problem on our hands. I'm going to go Greninja right now. I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse, and I think I have to try to flinch him down. As much as that sucks, I think that's our play. Well, he just sacked Kyurem for no reason. And he just gave me my ass Greninja. So now I have a much better chance at doing this. He goes for the Toxic. I need one flinch, come on. We do get it. and we are going to Dark Pulse again. So him giving us that definitely just set him back. He goes back to Toxapex. We get the flinch again. I mean, either way, I just spam Dark Pulse until he was in range of my Beedrill's Drillron. I'm gonna mute. I think that play was the first flinch mattered for sure, but the second one, not so much, because our Beedrill would have come out there and then gone for the Drillron and picked up that kill. Now he's gonna go for the Fake Out for sure. I'm just gonna go Magearna on the Fake Out. I'm gonna Volt Switch on that. Probably has Bullet Punch. I'm just gonna go out into this and go for the U-turn. Go back out into Greninja. Go for the Dark Pulse. Go Beedrill. And actually, that was probably not up to the correct play, because now if he crits Fake Out and then goes for Bullet Punch, he probably wins. So that, yeah, does he have Bullet Punch? He does have Bullet Punch, and we just choked it away. So unfortunate right there. Had I not switched out into our Greninja right there, what would have happened? Because I would have gone for the so I went for the U-turn. He went into his Landorus. I took Rocky Helmet, and then Greninja came out, and Greninja took the poison damage. So I think him having Bullet Punch just lost us the game anyway, because he clearly would have knocked us out, and that's going to end off the live at 17:32. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you guys did, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later.